Let's go through the exercises for 8.2. We have a container with 5 red, 3 green and 2 white balls, total of 10. A single ball is drawn randomly. What is the probability that the ball is green or white? So we have 3 green plus 2 white, 5 balls, so 5 out of 10 because we have a total of 10. So the probability is 0.5. You don't have to do anything with combinations for this problem because you just draw a single ball. Next one, find the probability that the ball is red or green, or, so we have 5 red plus 3 green, 8, so 8 over 10, 0.8. The third one, what is the probability that the ball is not white? Actually, this question and the previous is exactly the same. Why? Because what is the probability that the ball is red or green? We have 8 balls. What is the probability not to be white? So, to be red or green. So, the answer is going to be exactly the same, 8 over 10. So, for the second problem, we have the table. If you don't have the totals of the rows and the total of the columns, then you have to calculate them. So, question number 1, what is the probability that he or she is a full-time student or works part-time? The word or means that we have to follow the addition rule. The question is that if the events are mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive, if the intersection exists or not. For this problem, as you can see, we have the full-time student, which is the first row, work part-time, second column. So we have a point of intersection, which is actually 0.15. So we have to use the addition law for not mutually exclusive events. So we have to use the formula probability A plus probability B minus the intersection of A and B. So this is going to be the union, probability A union B, or probability at least A or B. So in this case, this is going to be the formula. So you check for probability A, full-time student, 0.6, probability B, work part-time, 0.35, minus the intersection, the 0.15, that we have to subtract it. And we have to subtract it because we count it twice. Question number 2, we have the word and. And means both. So in this case, if you have the word and, you check inside the table. So what is the probability that he or she is a full-time student and works part-time? This is going to be the answer directly, 0.15. So you have to check inside the table if you have two characteristics and you have and. Next question, what is the probability that he or she is a part-time student or does not work? So part-time student, this is the second row, probability 0.4, and does not work, probability 0.45. But again, we have the point of intersection. So we have to use the addition law, not mutually exclusive events. That means probability A plus probability B minus the intersection of A and B. So the answer is 0.4 plus 0.45 minus 0.05. So the answer is 0.8. And again, what is the probability that he or she is a part-time student and does not work? And in this case, we have to check the point of intersection. Let me go back to the table, which is going to be here 0.05. Two characteristics, you check inside the table. One characteristic, you check the total. What I mean by that, what is the probability to have a full-time student is one characteristic, so you check the total, 0.6. What is the probability that he or she does not work? You check the total, one characteristic, 0.45. But what is the probability to have a full-time student who works part-time, or you can say and works part-time? Two characteristics, you check inside the table. So one characteristic, you check the total. Two characteristics, you check inside the table. And these are the two last answers.